Dave Campbell's Texan Live has partnered with the PGA of America to shine the light on golf programs in the state of Texas with the PGA of America Golf Team of the Month Award. Today, we are proud to congratulate West High School on winning. And joining us is head golf coach for West, Kendra Atkinson, and the rest of the golf team. And on behalf of PGA of America, we have Chris Kalinsky here to help celebrate and congratulate West and tell us about some careers in golf. So, Coach, tell us your reaction when you guys found out that you were the Golf Team of the Month winner.
Well, first off, when I got the email, I was shocked. This is the question I'm going to let Emerson answer. She's a senior here at girl golfer here at West. She was excited, and so I thought this would be perfect for her to answer. So, how did you feel? How did we feel?
Oh.
Proud? What else? What'd you say?
We were famous.
Felt famous.
Yeah.
So after on spring break, so after a week of thinking about this, I truly feel honored that y'all picked us and were able to recognize these kids and all of their accomplishments in this golf program, as well as academically what they do on and off the course.
Awesome. And why don't you tell us a little bit about that work that your golf team puts in that others close to the program or not close to the program may not see?
So here at West, we have a saying that West is the best. After qualifying for state the past 3 years, West ISD has blessed us with a practice facility here on campus. And it's going to be an amazing asset to our program. We have a turf putting green, a driving range, 4,000 balls the kids can hit here on campus. And then our booster club even pitched in and bought us a ball picker. So we have the real deal right here on campus. And with that being said, I have invited some of the past players that were on the 3 years of state qualifying teams, just to recognize them that they made the pathway for all of this to happen, for us to have all of this. So grateful for that. So now we don't have to travel into Waco or get on I-35 to go somewhere and hit balls, practice our putting. And at 3A level, we share a lot of athletes in different sports, from track, softball, cheer. So this will help those kids be able to practice that sport and still get to golf every day. So anyways, with that being said, we have a really big week coming on us. We have district next week. We need to have a good showing there so we can qualify for regionals and try to make this journey back to state once again.
Fantastic. And so what does it mean to you to have partners like the PGA of America recognizing golf programs, not only for you guys at West, but across Texas?
Well, I'm gonna start out on this now and turn it over to Macy, but the PGA, that's huge. And the way that golf is growing, men and women programs, it just says a lot that they take the time to recognize kids at this level, on the high school level, and make them feel special as well. Yeah. You want to add to that, Macy?
Yeah. Also, sometimes it seems like, high school golf may not get the same recognition as other sports. So to have partners like PGA recognize us, it's really just an honor, and it's shown a positive light in the future of high school golf for teams all around. And
absolutely, great job.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Chris, for joining us here today. Why don't you introduce yourself here real quick and talk a little bit about the PGA of America?
Hey, everybody. My name is Chris Kalinsky. I'm a PGA professional. I work for the PGA of America. I talk to all sorts of groups of individuals about, making a career in the golf industry. You already play the game at a high level. Why not work in the game of golf, right? It's a pretty neat industry to work in. So I work I work for the PGA of America, and I am a PGA member, right? So I've kind of got the best of both worlds. I've been blessed in my career. I started playing when I was 12. I got good pretty quick. I wanted to play in college, but didn't. Decided to become a head golf professional at a golf course. I was a head golf professional for 10 years. I'm in Buffalo, New York. If you see right there where my thumb is, probably can't because it's a little small on your cell phone, but that's me in a lot of snow. You know, living in Buffalo, we get to play about 4 or 5 months a year. It's actually snowing today. So it's not always the easiest thing to do here, but I can't say I was pretty inspired by that story that your coach just told about how you have a practice facility now, that your donors are allowing you to practice at your campus. I mean, that's a really cool story because of your accomplishments. All of you ladies in that room, fantastic job. Way to go. Super proud of all of you. But, you know, want to make sure that you're aware that the PGA of America is a resource for you. Every single one of you. You know, if you want to become a lawyer, you want to be an engineer, you want to work at a golf course, you can do all these things within the golf industry. And the PGA of America is here to answer questions you may have. And we have some resources that we can provide you. So super excited to talk to you today. I want this to be interactive. Brett has it kind of scripted. It's kind of good, but I want you to raise your hands and ask questions, and we'll leave some time at the end for that too. But if you have anything, just let us know, and I'll do my best to answer that question for you throughout this few minutes that we have together.
About you ones that graduated.
Any questions to get us started, or we want to jump into another question here?
Anybody think about it? Yeah. They were good.
All right, awesome. So first, you know, I wanted to ask you, what are some different pathways to a career in golf through the PGA of America?
So as I mentioned, you know, we've done this for a little bit. The easiest pathway is to work at a golf course. If you want to become a teaching instructor, you want to become a head golf professional, you want to work on, you know, whatever it may be, whatever you can think about at the golf course, you can totally do that. That's where we really focus a lot of our conversations. But know that, you know, I told this story to the last group I talked to, Michelle Penny. She's an engineer at TaylorMade. She designed the Stealth driver. So the driver that Tiger was using, the driver that McIlroy was using, some of the females that are playing it, it was designed by a woman. And that's an awesome story. Michelle came out and talked about engineering within the golf industry, how she got involved. And that was really cool to hear. You know, you can be a lawyer and work in the golf industry. You can do an accountant. You can work in finance. There's so many jobs that people don't realize you can do in the golf industry. Actually, there's over 2 million jobs in golf. And golf is over a 100 billion, billion dollar industry. Golf is bigger than the motion picture industry. A lot of folks don't realize that. But, and Brett will laugh because I tell this, like there's probably one major, like being a veterinarian, you don't necessarily have a job in golf if you want to be a veterinarian. But if you want to do a lot of other things, we've even partnered with NASA. Like there's so many things that you can do in golf that people don't realize. So, you know, whatever it is, again, you play it at a high level already as high school athletes. You play the game, you know how to play the game. You know, it's awesome to be able to work in the game. And I'll tell you this, the network that you develop, the people that you meet, they're going to help you for the rest of your career. And last but not least, when you work in golf, you learn how to solve problems and you learn these skills that are transferable to any other industry that you're going to work in, right? You learn customer service. You learn how to communicate with people. Everything that you do in the game of golf, but also when you work in golf, you can do it for the rest of your life, right? So I always tell that story and always preach that because it's gotten me to where I am today. And I say this without being like arrogant. I'll never be unemployed because of who I've met, the connections that I've made, the network that I built. I didn't realize that when I was your age, right? I just thought it was really cool. I was able to talk to people. I got to meet some famous athletes, but the people that I started to talk in front of, the relationships that I developed at my country club and within the industry have helped me feel really secure about opportunities for the rest of my life. So I always like to share those stories because I think they're very important for you to realize that.
Thank you. Hi, I just want to join in there. I have some of my past golfers here, and when I see them on the streets or, you know, after they have graduated, you know, and one thing that I hear a lot is I miss golf, you know. So what you're talking about right there is huge in the aspect of, I think these guys that have played through high school, now they miss it, would love to have a job where they got to be a part of that, you know. So that's amazing what y'all are doing there. Thank you.
So just ladies, real quick. I mean, my dad taught me at a young age. He didn't have the greatest job, right? He didn't enjoy going to work every single day. He taught me at a young age, find something that you love. Find something that you love to do and try to do that as a job. Because if you do something that you love, you're never going to work a day in your life. And I've been blessed, right? Like I tell that story all the time. I've been working in golf since I've been 16 as a caddy, right? I worked as a caddy on the weekends. I got up at 4:30 in the morning. And that was a little difficult as a 16-year-old, but I loved what it taught me. It taught me relationships. It taught me how to, network with people. And it's really neat to be able to say that you work in the golf industry, because when I was a head golf professional, I used to tell this story. My office was 18 holes. I would point out the window and say, that's my office. And a lot of folks can't say that, right? So if you do enjoy the game and if you really enjoy being around it, the PGA of America can help you find an opportunity within the industry. There's some great resources that we have. If you just go to pga.com/workingolf, you can meet with my team and set up an appointment, and we can talk to you for 15 minutes on a Zoom, just like this. And we'll set that up. And we have 3 females that work for me. One was a tour player. She used to work on tour. She used to play on tour. She went to San Diego State University, won a bunch of championships there, or won a bunch of tournaments with San Diego State. Now she works for the PGA of America. A couple other athletes that work for me now, they went to PGM universities. So they went to college to play golf, which is pretty cool. And then they worked in section offices across the country. So you can talk to me, you can talk to them, the females on my team. They're great resources. And we want girls like you to know that they're out there. A lot of girls and boys don't even know where to go to start to work in golf. Well, the PGA of America made it an initiative to give this program out. We want people to know where to go to learn about careers in golf. So again, pga.com, work in golf. And then there's another website or even an app that you can download on your phone, My Journey Golf. And it shows you all sorts of jobs that you can do in the golf industry, which is pretty cool. And one final resource, it's Make Golf Your Thing. So you can look at all these resources, learn about career opportunities, learn about what it is to work in the golf industry, but know that you want to talk to somebody, this is one of the coolest things. Everything's getting automated nowadays, right? You call on the phone, you talk to an automated AI intelligent bot. You do these things, but the PGA of America says, we want to connect people to people. And that's one of the coolest things that I think we have. So if you go to pga.com/workingolf, you can actually set up a call with somebody and learn about all the opportunities in golf. Learn about college golf. Learn about playing, professionally if you work for a section. Lots of cool things. And I'm really proud to be part of that team. So it's awesome again to talk to you today. If you have questions, we're going to be here. I don't know, Brett, do we have one more for me, or was this kind of like the transition?
Yeah, I got one more for you.
Okay.
Kind of leads into more of that good stuff. But if anybody has anything, feel free to jump in here before I ask it. Any other questions before I move on? All right. Cool. Well, last one that I've got for Chris here. What should these students be doing now if they want to pursue a career in golf?
Awesome. I think I kind of covered that, right? Like you've got to visit pga.com, working golf, right? That's one of the great resources that you can have. And again, don't be scared to connect with us. Taking that first step, right, is the biggest thing. When I was your age, my dad would be like, hey, you can call this person on the phone. And I was like, I'm not calling them. Like, what do I need to call them for? Nowadays, at least you can connect on like a FaceTime or Skype or a video chat like we're doing right now. But take that first step. If you're really interested, take that first step. Reach out. That's what we're here for. My team is awesome. I'll say that. Like they're really, really a neat group of individuals to talk to. Serene, who is the former tour player, she's a great resource. She's in Utah. I've got Morgan Williamson, who's in Scottsdale, Arizona. I've got Leela Mackey, who's in Philadelphia. I'm in Buffalo. We've got Matt, who's in Tennessee, and I've got Jeff, who's in Ohio. And we all have different backgrounds, but I would highly encourage you to reach out to any of us and continue to play golf, right? Golf is a game you can play the rest of your life. Continue to network, meet people, use your coach as a resource. She is a huge resource for all of you in that room, right? If you're scared to reach out to us, have your coach reach out. We'll connect again. We don't mind, right? But I would say to you, take the first step. Don't be reactive, be proactive. Anything that you do, always be proactive. Get your foot ahead of get your foot out in front. Think about what you want to do, and don't be scared to reach out to people. That's one of the best things that I can tell you is like, reach out to famous people, reach out to athletes, reach out to anybody. people will get back to you. It's crazy, but reach out to us as the first step, and we'll help you, guide you on your next steps within your college career, your professional career. We even help with resumes and portfolios. That's what we do. So if you need any of that advice within the golf industry, we are the experts, and we're so proud of you for winning this month's award. Congratulations again. And all of you should be super proud of what you accomplished, because to have something be built on your campus, that's quite the story. So congratulations to you all again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Awesome. Any other questions before we wrap up here? All right, and no problem. I've got Chris's info as well I can share, so you guys can connect offline, absolutely. But on behalf of Dave Campbell's Texan Live and the PGA of America, congratulations again, a West High School girls golf team, on winning the PGA of America Golf Team of the Month award. And last but not least, thank you to Chris and the PGA of America for your continued support of high school golf programs across the state of Texas. Thanks everybody for being here.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.